The prisons, which is the correction system that was meant to be there to correct people that are wrong or that have committed crimes in society and being put back into the society to be functioning human beings, to be productive human beings that contribute to the society, are now being seen as a system for punishment. That is what I mean. That is just what I'm perceiving in this video. And I'm just going to be taking you through this video. And there are different kind of prisons that are found in this video across a country called Ghana, right? And you will see a true line in all these prisons. You will see something that is just similar, if not the same, within all these prisons.
In the heart of Ghana lies a network of prisons that serve a grim testament to human suffering and despair. Welcome to a world where hope is but a flickering candle in a storm, and survival often means navigating a landscape of fear and brutality.
This place is very small, and the normal circumstances it should be holding about 5 people. Here is the case: we have about 16 inmates who sleep here on daily basis. Some have been here 7, 5, 6 years, and they have been sleeping like this for the past years. One person can't turn unless all the others agree. So if they are all facing left and you want to turn right, you need the consent of all of them so that all of you will have the chance to turn to the other side.
Each prison tells a harrowing tale, but none captures the essence of despair like the infamous facilities scattered across the country. In this video, we delve into the depths of these prisons, exploring the unthinkable conditions that transform lives into mere shadows of their former selves. Kumasi Central Prison. The first time you visit this prison, you will struggle to breathe because the stench and heat here. I wonder what asthma patients go through.
I have been here for just a few hours. The congestion is just too much, and because as you can hear the background, they are not very happy. So anytime they see people like us around, they will want to tell their stories.
There are only 4 toilets here, and unfortunately, 2 of them are currently out of service. This means that close to 2,000 prisoners share only 2 toilets.
It is not all the toilets that are functioning. And when in the morning, if we are going to toilets, because it is not all the toilets that are functioning, we have to queue. And some of the inmates have to also go out there and go and ease their cells. We have a manhole that is where 4 people join their cells and ease their cells. So in case somebody is rushing to toilets and you, the person kneeling down, before the other person comes to also bend down, all the toilet falls at your back.
Inmates are usually locked up at 5 p.m. Now, it gets really full. Unavoidable physical contact. They are carefully arranged according to the years they've spent in this prison. The lead of this cell says there are names for each position.
Those in the middle are referred to as sardines because we have arranged them like the way sardines are arranged in a tin. There's no space between them. On my extreme right are the elderly and those who are not well. We call them tabo tabo. The aged sleep there. Those on my left, very close to the door, we call them pickups. They squat throughout the night. They are like passengers in a stationary vehicle. They can only get up when the gate is opened in the morning. For those on my left, very close to the wall, they have been here for over 4 years. Those under the bed are those who have not really stayed here for long. They have not gone beyond 2 years. Inmates on the bed are those who sweep here and ensure the place is clean always. Some are also peacemakers. Those on the top are the leaders.
Cells originally intended for 15 people hold up to 80 prisoners, forcing some to sleep on the bathrooms, which affects ventilation, hygiene, and the spread of unpleasant smells in the cells.
Look at how they sleep. Look at how full this place is. No way to turn, and it's hot. You can see some of them fanning themselves with their clothes.
This is another cell block that was originally intended for 20 people, but now holds up to 80 inmates. Inmates sleep on the floor in a manner which they can utilize the little space that is available. Skin diseases are very common here. %50 of the inmates in this prison are yet to be convicted, and some wait up to 7 years to go to trial. Nawam Prison. Welcome to Nawam Prison, where nightmares come to life and walls whisper stories you'll wish you never had. This overcrowded hellhole isn't just a prison. It's a kingdom ruled by the strongest, who wield unthinkable cruelty.
This is one of the cells. This place is very small, and the normal circumstances, it should be holding about 5 people. Here is the case. We have about 16 inmates who sleep here on a daily basis. Some have been here 7, 5, 6 years, and they have been sleeping like this for the past years.
Here, man-wives aren't just a fairy tale. They are the grim reality of survival. The most feared inmates, known as the kings, don't just take your food. They take your dignity, forcing younger prisoners into servitude, cooking, cleaning, and enduring unspeakable violations night after night. The guards, they turn a blind eye, either out of fear or indifference, as screams echo through the cells like a macabre lullaby. Fights break out daily, and the currency isn't money. It's cigarettes, scraps of food, or even your own body. Disease runs rampant, with rats the size of cats scurrying through the filth, bold enough to steal bread from your plate. You don't sleep here. You keep one eye open, praying the darkness doesn't swallow you whole. Nawam isn't just a prison. It's a descent into madness, where fear is your only friend and survival comes at a cost of your soul. Sekondi Central Prison. Nested in Ghana's western region, is a crumbling relic of colonial times, now infamous for its extreme overcrowding and inhumane conditions. Built to house fewer than 400 inmates, it now swells with over 2,000 desperate souls, crammed into dark, filthy cells like sardines in a rusting can. The air is so thick with sweat, urine, and misery that it feels like you're breathing poison. Inmates jostle for even a patch of floor to sleep on, with many forced to stand or sit upright through the night, their legs cramping but with nowhere to move. The heat is unbearable, the ventilation non-existent, and they all seem to close in tighter with every passing day. Food is scarce and barely edible. Water? Sometimes clean, sometimes not, and always rationed to a point where thirst becomes a second punishment. Disease is rampant, with outbreaks of cholera, tuberculosis, and scabies tearing through the overcrowded masses unchecked. The strongest prisoners form brutal cliques, ruling over the weak, who are left to fend for themselves or submit to their tormentors. Guards, overwhelmed and under-resourced, do little to intervene, leaving the prison to run on its own violent, chaotic code. Sekondi Central Prison isn't just overcrowded. It's a suffocating abyss where hope withers, humanity is stripped away, and survival feels more like a punishment than a victory. Tamala Prison, located in Ghana's northern region, epitomizes the grim realities of the country's penal system. Overcrowding is a significant issue here, with inmates crammed into cells designed for fewer people. This lack of space leads to unsanitary conditions and a pervasive sense of despair among its population. Inmates often have to sleep in shifts, with many sharing cramped quarters that barely allow room to move. The facilities are aging and poorly maintained, contributing to a climatic neglect. Basic necessities like water and adequate sanitation are often in short supply, leading to health risks that loom large over daily life. In this environment, the struggle for dignity is palpable. Prisoners are not just fighting for their rights, but also for their well-being in a setting that feels more like punitive than rehabilitative. Despite these harsh conditions, a sense of community emerges among the inmates. They share stories, support each other, and find moments of humor amid adversity. It's a small light in a dark place, a testament to human resilience, even in the most challenging circumstances. In Tamale Prison, life is a harsh reality where hope and despair coexist, and every day is a fight for survival and dignity.
Now, probably if you have some kind of thought process when it comes to the prison industry or the correction system, I think you have a different mindset towards it right now, because the prison industry, like I said in the starting of the video, was meant to correct people that are going wayward or people that are wrong or people that have committed crime in the society, right? You put them back in prison, then after reforming them or correcting them, you then put them back into society to be productive citizens, to be, people that contribute to your economies, to your society. And here in this video, I don't think that is what we've just observed. I think we've just observed human rights that has been ripped off of human beings totally, regardless of whether they committed crimes that I just don't know. But you cannot put a human being through this kind of situation. I just don't support it, regardless of their crimes, right? And like I said, let's be honest, we all have it in the back of our mind that when someone goes to prison, the person go there to get some level of correction and go back into the street and be a productive citizen, be, someone useful to society in general. But when you put someone through this kind of torture, at the end of the day, it don't tend to be correction, it tends to be trauma, right? And especially people that are being jailed wrongly. Imagine that you've not done anything, but your lawyer that was put in place has not been able to defend you, and you have to go through this for, let's say, 5 years, 10 years, even some people 30, 20, 50 years for a crime that they did not commit, but just for the simple fact that they could not afford someone to be able to defend them properly. So they end up in a position like this, and they've been segregated into this kind of situation. So, like I said, to me, this doesn't look like correcting people. This looks like direct punishment dishing out to people. You can definitely let me know your thoughts in the comment section about this situation. It's horrifying. And I think most people are kind of watching this video in disbelief, because most people have not seen these kind of situations or these kind of occurrence in real life. You know, people haven't seen these kind of things before in real life. So I know definitely, like, I'm living in this kind of disbelief. I know definitely you are also watching, and you are kind of in disbelief that, are you really watching prison, or you watching human rights that has been ripped off of people? It's sad, but here comes the reality of the world, right? Just do things with the best of your knowledge, with the best of your strength, with the best of your capability, to just be safe out there, because one wrong move and you might be part of these guys that we're talking about right here. And I've been to the police station, I think once, but it was not, it was just someone that had to go and visit there. And the counterback, they call something called counterback. They just, when they arrest someone first, that's where they put the person first before, anything. So, and the smells of the place is just, it's horrific. And I don't wish anybody to be in that situation. This is General Production Africa. Let me know your thoughts, and don't forget to share with friends, and also like the video. Catch you